Hey fam, good morning. I'm getting ready to dry the towels. I pulled everyone's towels, so I'm getting ready to dry the towels and do some laundry. I feel like laundry is never ending in the house. I know my mothers can relate to that. It seems like every other day you gotta wash something. So I'm trying to do better with picking a specific day, and we'll go into that another time. But here's my washer and my dryer. So yeah, but I got the towels in there as we speak. Ooh, almost dropped the phone. I'm not gonna dry them right now because if I do, it's going to be so loud. Look at the laundry, it's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and do laundry and get the towels on in the dryer, but you have to excuse, is that a good spot? I'm hoping so. Okay, you have to excuse the laundry and all of that because it's crazy right now. So welcome back to the vlog, y'all. Good morning. I hope y'all had a good Juneteenth. This is actually Juneteenth part 2. We had so much fun yesterday at the family event. I'm getting ready to put on the greens. I did not do greens yesterday. Yesterday we ended up just doing our ribs, black eyed peas, and cornbread, and the kids was satisfied with that, and so was I. And then we had our little, red Fanta soda, just getting the whole vibes of the whole Juneteenth spirit. And it was just so much fun to incorporate that here at home. It's something that I've never done as a parent, and it's something that I want to continue to do. Next year, I would like to go to the National Civil Rights Museum here in Memphis, Tennessee. We do have the National Civil Rights Museum, very historical place, so much just rich history in that place. And they actually had an event on yesterday, and I didn't really know much about it. It was like a last minute thing, but you could get into the museum before 2, if I'm not mistaken, for free. And I think the normal cost is about $50, $60, but I would have loved to do that with the kids yesterday. So next year we gotta do that. We gotta take y'all to the National Civil Rights Museum. But anywho, I got my pot all ready for my greens. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get ready to drop in this smoked turkey wing that I got on yesterday. If you missed the haul yesterday, go check it out. So I'm gonna drop a smoked turkey wing in here, and then I'm just gonna season it with all the seasoning over here. I'm gonna show y'all that in a minute. And then I do got some diced onion right here, and here are the greens. I know y'all like, girl, why the greens just sitting to the side? Okay, they sitting to the side. They sitting to the side because I did wash them in the sink, real old school style. Okay, so I took them off the stem, and I washed them in the sink with baking soda and salt, and I just let them sit so they can get, clean and everything. And while we were at the family event, it turned out really good. So by the time we got back, I was able to wash them again, because you gotta wash greens, I think, at least 3 or 4 times. At least that's just my opinion. On vegetables, wash your vegetables. I don't care if it's bananas, okay? Wash everything. So, but when we got back, they were nice and clean, and so I just threw them in my little drainer. I have put aluminum foil in here so that, it's not dripping water and all that. But back to laundry. I know my mamas can relate. Laundry is never ending. I'm thinking of a good schedule for us because we cannot wash every day, okay? Utility bill through the roof. I always call MLGW instead of Memphis Light Gas and Water, Memphis Light Gas and Robbers, okay? Straight up, just taking all your money. But on a brighter note, the kiddos got sports camp coming up. They just wrapped up VBS at our church. You can go back and check out those vlogs. But they just wrapped up VBS, and it was so much fun for the kids. They made so many amazing crafts, and I can't wait to put some of those crafts in our homeschool room when we pick back up with the homeschool room. But here's the sports camp that they're gonna have. And y'all, it ranges, if I'm not mistaken, from Zara's age up to Julian's age. So they have cheerleading, volleyball, they have baseball, basketball, they have soccer, they have all kind of things for, I'm sorry if y'all can see that, they have all kind of things for the kids to do. So I'm excited for sports camp kicking off next month, and the church, they just do such a good job. I just love when churches have things going on for the kids. And if you are homeschooling or doing anything where your kids just need things to do throughout the summer, I would highly recommend your library, and I would highly recommend your church, which, by the way, they are in a summer reading program through our library as well. So we are always doing, you know, cool, fun things. So yeah, but oh, I don't think I got my chicken broth. That's the only thing I need. I'll be right back. The chicken broth now, because I just realized I was missing it. So to go ahead and get us started, we're gonna go ahead and drop in the turkey leg. Drop in the turkey leg. And you all voted for long videos, so we will have long vlogs. And when I think about long vlogs, I think about like anything over 30 minutes. I'm gonna see if I can make it happen, y'all. I feel like an hour-long vlog is pushing it, but if I can do something over 30 minutes, I think that that will be great. So yeah, I just put the turkey leg in there, and I put the diced onion in there. Now we need to add in our chicken broth. And I do have the measurements and recipe for the greens, the black eyed peas, for the cornbread and all that stuff on my community tab. If you just go check it out, I'll just use the rest of that. I'm sure there's probably a good 5 or 6 cups, which is perfect. Let's get this on and season it. Make sure I'm turning on the right eye now, because I don't want to turn on the wrong one. Okay, that's the right eye right there. So this is gonna cook for about an hour. Then we'll get the greens in and let it cook for another hour. Because once you've washed your greens with a little baking soda and salt in your sink or in your bowl, you did that like 3 or 4 times, they can just sit here until you're ready to put it in the fat meat. So yeah, so we did our turkey wing, we did our onion, we did our chicken broth. Now we can season it. So I'm gonna go in with some seasoning all, or you can use seasoning salt. I'm gonna go in now with a little garlic powder. Then we're gonna go in with some onion powder. Then we're gonna go in with some smoked paprika. Then we're gonna go in with some crushed red peppers. Now, I'm gonna be careful with those. Not that much of those. Then we got our Worcestershire sauce. Almost out of this one, I pour just a generous amount. Almost running low on the Worcestershire sauce, but I do have another one that I just bought yesterday, so I'm gonna use this one up and then get the new one out. I do want to do like 1/4 cup of hot sauce, so I am gonna measure that. So just a second. Oh, let me go ahead and drop in the bay leaves. Oh, I didn't drop. We need about two of the bay leaves over here. Let's go ahead and get in our salt. We did our salt, and now I'm doing pepper. And I'm gonna hit it with just a little sugar. Just a little. But let me do 1/4 cup of hot sauce. And the hot sauce I'm using is Texas Pete. I'm doing 1/4 cup of hot sauce. And then again, we're just gonna cover it, and this is gonna simmer for an hour. So let's cover it up. It's gonna cover that right on up and just let that cook for about an hour. And then once that's to cook for about an hour, that's when the greens can go inside of that turkey mixture that we just made. It's gonna be bomb.com, okay? But let me go ahead and get ready to wash the towels, because the towels need to be dried. I said wash, I mean dried. This is how the turkey wing turned out, and it turned out so good. We're gonna go ahead and just put our greens right on in there. Stuff it off in the pot just like this. Just stuff it right on in there. Baby girl is terrorizing the boys. And I'm hoping that I got enough space for these greens. I need a deeper pot too. I need a deeper pot. I probably should have chopped them up a little bit more, because I call myself chopping them up. Let's see, I'm gonna let that cook down and then get more in there. But yes, that's all you do. You just wanna Put them on in there just like that. I got questions about Zara and how well she talks, and this is the book that I've been using to teach her, called Elemental Phonics. It's level 1, and it says basic phonics lessons to begin reading. This is actually by another YouTube mom by the name of JDA, so I'll link her video in the description of the video. But this is level 1, and I think it goes up to level 3, and so this is just the basic phonics. You definitely want to teach your child letter sounds and phonics first before they start reading. And just keep in mind, every child learns different, but it's called Elemental Phonics. Zara loved this book. We even had to staple the pages and everything, because when we work in here, she gets so excited. It comes with a progression chart where your child can put stickers and you can put check marks. Look at her. She already trying to do the ABC song. Hold on, mama. Okay. So basically, you can do the
A, B, C, D.
Yeah, she's obsessed with this book. But anyway, it has a progression chart where you put a sticker. It has the little alphabet here where you can sing the ABC song. And then it starts off with the vowel sounds. And so it just walks the child through those vowel sounds, and then it progresses. And as you progress, you can put a check mark in the day you completed it. Now, we had this book since like 2024. Yes, and it's 2026. That's a long time. And so it took me so long to just pick up the book, to figure out if I wanted to homeschool her or not, plus life obstacles. And we'll get to that in a life update. But it does have like a lesson that you do per week or per 2 weeks, or however long it's going to take you to teach your child, depending on the child and how quickly the child learns, or whatever the case may be. It is very self-paced, so you don't have to worry about rushing through it, and it's very gentle. So for example, you would have the child point to the dot, put their finger on the dot, and you would say b, I, b, e, b, I, b, a, b, That's how you would teach them, okay? And you would physically have them put their finger on that dot and sound out those vowel sounds. And if you notice, they are highlighted in red so that the child can elongate the vowel sound. And so it just walks them through the first set of 2-letter words. And then it gets more intense, and it goes into your 3-letter words. D, I, p, dip. H, I, p, hip. L, I, p, lip. Which one is this, Zara? How you say that one?
Z, I, Z, I, p, zip.
So that's pretty much how it works. And so after you get through the 3-letter words, by the time your child finishes this book, he or she should be reading short sentences. And you can go ahead and go get decodable books, like the Bob books and things like that. So for example, bat is big. That is big. It's very gentle. We love this program. I think it's so great that another homeschool mom made this program. I got to staple those pages back in there. And as you can see, we have been using it. Like, pages falling out. It is time for level 2. So I'll be ordering her level 2 and level 3 really soon for the upcoming school year. But yes, this is the phonics book that I would highly recommend for the mothers that are working on their toddlers. When it comes to reading, beginning reading, they need to know letter sounds. Teach them their letter sounds, and then teach them how to blend those sounds. Okay, starting with 2-letter words, moving on to 3-letter words, and then they will begin to read sentences. Zara, you're shaking the turbulence. Gotta practice safety first. Where's his seatbelt?
No, it is. It's up.
Oh, he has his seatbelt on? Okay, Woody done got him a whole ride since y'all last saw him. These are a few stretchy toys that Zara got at the family event. It looks like the purple one is missing a head, honey. We done snapped the head off of there. Oh my goodness.
Bubble game called and ring game, and put the
It's
ring.
a nice bubble game.
And you put the rings.
Zara
on.
went and got her nails and toes done with her Nana the other day. It was just her and my mom. They went and got their nails and toes done. And hers are blue. That's Zara's favorite color, blue. I like your little game.
And
It's
see,
cute. We had that growing up as well.
And you,
Do you guys remember this game that Zara had?
And you put this ring on these tops, and you put the rings over that fell off. Press this button, and that got fired. And
Yeah, she put the rings. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. I hope that you all enjoyed today's vlog. And Andy here say bye, Zara.
Bye.